So Young Thug, YSL, Young Slime Life, Young Stoner Life, whatever you want to call it. So Young Thug manager. We're going to get into Young Thug manager who shot up Wayne tour bus in 2015 when he was feuding with Baby Birdman hand rub. When he was doing the Birdman hand rub, they was having, Lil Wayne was trying to leave the label, wanted to drop the Carter 5. Wayne was going through a lot, having seizures. He wanted to leave from his label. He couldn't drop any music. He was stressing. He was in so much turmoil. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this situation. In this situation, something transpired. Wayne bus was shot up. So Young Thug road manager, who was convicted of shooting Lil Wayne tour bus in 2015, was released from prison. Life behind bars changed. Jimmy Pee Wee Winfrey. Winfrey, who began his rap career as Tip, teenage protege, to 20 years in prison. He began his 20 years in prison in 2015, and the sentence was later reduced. He was alongside with Tip and alongside with T.I. The video posted on Young Thug's Instagram page, Winfrey preached to his friends about the power of the Bible, why they came through with the Bible. And I
understand that Lil Wayne is frustrated about his career, and I feel him on that. But this is my idol. I wouldn't ever in my life swap words with him or beef with him about nothing. This is a person that I look up to. Ha ha. I understand that.
Now these guys are Christians right now because of this. They go to church and now they're Christian godly men. Now his sentence was reduced. For this buzz happening. It was in the Atlanta police. It was in Atlanta. Jimmy Carlton Winfrey, in April 26, 2015, Lil Wayne tour bus on a Thursday and charged aggravated assault, terroristic threats, possession of a firearm by a felon, and criminal gang activity. And Lil Wayne and Young Thug had a beef back then. Winfrey, TMZ, Young Thug road manager, allegedly a member of the Bloods, in a wrinkle story that indicates the shooting that may be tied to the rapper's ongoing feud. Police say the incident was an effort to gain status as a Blood by committing a high-profile shooting of a rival rap artist. No one was injured in the shooting, which took place in the club appearance by Lil Wayne in Atlanta. So they really hit him up, like Pac said. Lil Wayne, Young Thug was feuding with Wayne. He wanted to contain his album Barter 6. He wanted to name it Carter 6, but I believe it was paperwork, it was lawsuit filed. He couldn't name it Carter 6, but Young Thug is influenced by Wayne. They even got a song together called Take Care. Classic record, by the way. I should check that out. He wanted to name it Barter 6. Kind of like what Lil Wayne wanted to do with Juvenile 400 Degrees. He named it 500 Degrees. Because Juve was a hotter, bigger artist at the time, bigger than Wayne at the time in the early 2000s. Believe it or not, though. But, yeah, Young Thug definitely inspired if you hear it in his music. He's an image of Wayne, the dreads, the face tats. These are Lil Wayne's children right here. These like Young Thug and them, Young Thug and Trippie Redd. These are like his kids. He's the grandfather of this shit. Influential artist. They picked him up though. The month later, he was picked up on Atlanta police on charges of aggravated assault, terrorist attacks. Young Thug and Lil Wayne have been locked in a bitter feud for some time. What stems from the ATL rapper naming his recent mixtape The Carter 6 is a jab at Wayne, the late Carter 6. Thug eventually renamed the Barter 6. According to police, Winfrey may have opened fire on Wayne's tour bus in order to gain credibility within the Blood gang by committing a high-profile shooting of a rival rap artist. So, yes, guys. These guys do this for street cred. Later that month, May 29th, 2015.
And that's one of the first names that you bring up as an influence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like where is that so-called relationship?
Have done
I don't know. I don't think nigga like me. He don't like me. Man, I don't know why though. You pretty much answer everything, huh? So if you had to put your finger on a why Lil Wayne don't like you,
peculiar.
Could you figure it out? Maybe, I think it's because he's just been a Birdman his whole life, and he's just so spoiled to the point where it's like he's really spoiled. He's been a millionaire. He's been a superstar since he was 9 years old. So he don't know nothing but his way. The first thing that don't go his way, it don't have nothing in the world to do with it. Most of the shit he done sat back and looked at our interviews, and any interviews I ever did, and he probably got to get the picture now. Like,
so okay, I think this right here also
maybe he feel like I done did too much against this young nigga to the point where I can't even embrace him. But
this is supposed to be some criminal gang, not a label. You had people like Metro Boomin trying to vouch for him on the internet, but come on, man, they've been watching Thug for a while, and I think what he did in his past came back to haunt him. It's gonna catch up with you though. I believe what goes around comes around, and so all these evil deeds, these dark deeds, it's gonna come back to bite you in your ass. And this is why he's fighting for his life right now, right now. They're saying Young Thug orchestrated this hit on him. And they saying Birdman and orchestrated this right here, this criminal. Is a Young Thug. They saying Birdman, an indictment alleged that Young Thug and Birdman
until today to take a deal. Channel 2's Cobb County Bureau Chief Ross Cabot live outside the courthouse with why the DA's tough stance on gang cases may have persuaded the gunman to take the deal.
Man known on the streets as Pee-wee or Roscoe will spend 10 years in prison. The district attorney here in Cobb County believes the gang problem is getting out of control in Cobb and really the Metro. We told you about a case last week in which his office asked the judge for a 350-year sentence in another gang case. So it's likely Jimmy Winfrey saw the writing on the wall.
Rich gang tour.
I think it's best for the client to do this in the world of massive risk if you would lose even on a single count in this case.
Manny Aurora believes his client, Jimmy Winfrey, could have beaten most of the 27 charges in the indictment, but the prosecutorial mood against gangs and gang members in Cobb County is tough.
Anytime you say the word gang and there's an African-American individual, prejudices rear their ugly head, and that's just the reality of the way it is.
Winfrey will spend 10 years in prison for the April incident on I-285. The two buses belonging to the entourage for rapper Lil Wayne came under gunfire. Prosecutors say a simmering rap feud and gang tensions led to it. They believe they could pin Winfrey as the gunman. He was indicted on 27 counts, including a rarely, if ever, used charge that references domestic terrorism. Charges Winfrey pled to are gang-related counts. DA Vic Reynolds making no apology for his take-no-prisoners approach to gang charges.
If you come to Cobb County, you shoot at a buck.
And if Birdman did do this shit, I feel like they should be in prison. But they got so much money and power, Birdman and Thug just can't put. They just, they got so much money and power. They was regular people out working regular 9 to 5 jobs. They be in prison for life right now. But they have money, the best lawyers money can buy, and resources. So that's why they're able to beat these cases, and that's how they come out scot-free. Come out unscathed because they have money and they got lawyers, and their lawyers got lawyers, and they can get the best investigators. So, yeah, man, this is what happens, and this is the consequences behind this right here. Guys, and I look at it like this: when guys commit crimes, a guy's only loyalty as his last meal. Their only loyalty is how much you paid him. This guy who's probably going Winfrey, Pee-wee. He's probably going to testify against Young Thug in this upcoming case. And they're going to bring this up to prosecutors. They're going to bring this up, that prosecutor. Bring up these incidents of how he has a history and a pattern of this. So nothing goes away. Once you have a record, that record just don't go away. They're just waiting for you to do something else, and they're just going to add it to that so they can just railroad you and just clothesline your ass. And now you hit. So they just waiting for that big wave, a tsunami wave of shit. And they finally got him on something. They want to bury Thug alive. They're going to bury him alive. And I always say this: I don't know if he's guilty or not, but if he's guilty, throw the book at him. And if he's not, let him free. But yeah, for somebody to kill somebody, if you pay somebody to kill somebody, that's some dangerous shit, because he's not loyal to you because you give him some money. Like, bro, when he paid the shooter, maybe let's say he paid him 50 racks. You don't think that guy's gonna come back and tell on you or kill you if he need more money? Dude, you're getting extorted. You're getting extorted. It's extortion, bro. Call it what it is, fam. They only loyalty is your last meal. They loyalty because you gave them some paper. Dude, they'll turn around and kill your motherfucking ass. And it's a possibility they can testify you in court. Like, what? Like, bro, why would you trust somebody that you just paid to shoot somebody else up? You don't think he'll do the same thing to you if somebody give him? Man, they don't loyalty is their last meal, bro. If the price is right, they'll do it, bro. You should never trust money you pay somebody to do for money, because money don't make you real. Because that means you can be bought. If you can be bought with a price, you have no loyalty. You're not faithful to those that are around you. Nah, fam. I don't want to hang around anybody who's gonna commit crimes or do crimes of dirt with me. This criminal bullshit. How are you a gangster and a rapper doing this right here? And Brian Williams Birdman said he was not involved. Had told Power 105 Andy Martinez, he was not involved in the shooting that left only told was riddled with bullets. But that man currently in custody for the crime reporter, says the Cash Money record. So yeah, there was a lot of claims that saying Birdman wanted him shot. It's kind of like some Marvin Gaye shit, some mob shit. If you leave me, you ain't got nowhere else to go type shit. So it's like, it's kind of like some Marvin Gaye shit. Hey, leave me, I'm gonna have to kill your motherfucking ass. Or you gonna leave me, you ain't work for nobody else. So the music shit is grimy, man. It's deep. This shit is dirty. So Winfrey argues Birdman should be held liable at a part of the crime. He's not specifically saying Birdman ordered the hit, but essentially saying what he was saying. Pee Wee Roscoe, he was in Cobb County, Young Thug road manager, co-conspirators in the plot to kill Wayne. So they had an indictment, a Cobb County, Georgia indictment in the Winfrey case named both Thug and Birdman as possible co-conspirators in the plot to kill Wayne. The Young Money leader has been trying to break from Birdman's CMR imprint, and he later sued the company for unpaid royalties to Apple events. For you to go out and go in bullets. And Birdman said in the quote, "This is like the craziest shit I ever heard in my life," said about my life. He tried to have Wayne murdered. "I'm passionate about my family, my kids, and my life. Nothing means to me more to me." Of course, he would say that on camera. He's not going to just come out and say that. Did he do it? I don't know. But it just seemed very fishy. And Birdman and Wayne have reconciled their differences, but I don't know, man. I don't feel like me and you could ever speak to me. And then the person I signed, Drake, has done music with you and Birdman. This industry got some dark side to it, dog. This industry gets deeper. This is the dark side of this shit. They feel like once you lead them, they feel like they're responsible for your career, your life. But like, nah, bro, I was talented. Like, it was a business investment. I had my talent, and you had the money, and this is how we're supposed to do. But some people can't handle the word no. I don't know if they did or not, but it don't look good for Thug, and they're probably going to bring this up in this case that he has a history of sending hits like he had Donovan killed Nut on Wife and Lucci side.
What you got to tell them?
Like,
Free fucking Roscoe,
What you got to tell them, Dre?